Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about a name we haven't talked about in a while, one that has kind of fallen out of the news cycle. Expect it to re enter George Santos. George Santos, for those who don't remember, Santos is the representative who, after they were elected, a whole lot of questions began to surface. There was a lot of unity from the Republican Party, and then the allegations shifted from, lying to like the voters, and that they shifted towards things that had to do with financial matters. There was an allegation that either he or one of his fundraisers had posed as somebody on McCarthy's team and reached out to a wealthy donor. That is when the Republican Party got super mad. Okay, so that fundraiser worked for Santos in 2020 and 2022, and they have been indicted. 4 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of aggravated identity theft in the U.S. District Courts, the federal courts in Brooklyn is where they have been indicted. According to the allegations, the fundraiser got a 15% cut, and there is allegedly a message sent in September from the fundraiser to Santos in which the fundraiser says that he's been, quote, faking my identity to a big donor, and then went on to say something like, big risk, big reward, baby, or something along those lines. Let me tell you something a defense attorney does not want to see in writing. That's not going to go well. That's going to be a really hard thing for a defense to overcome. So this is what's happening with this case. It is progressing. There are definite federal movements. I don't expect this to be the end of this. This has all been overshadowed because of the former president's stuff. But one thing that I think everybody, particularly Republicans, should remember about this is that when it came out that some of Santos' statements had been less than accurate, that wasn't a big deal. But when you lied to a rich person, oh man, the Republican Party was super mad. That's when the real trouble started. Messing with rich donors is like messing with their emotions. They get really upset about that. That is really going to end up being the catalyst for Santos's issues here, and those who helped or engaged. So that's kind of all the news at the moment. These charges, they're pretty serious. I would expect this to continue. It's probably not going to be national news because there are so many political figures facing criminal proceedings at the moment. But for those people in this area, in this district, those people very concerned about the makeup of the House, this is something to watch. And it is really important for everybody to remember that the real issue with what Santos is accused of and what his employees or associates are accused of, the real issue is that they messed with the money. Had they not done that, I doubt any of this would have happened. I don't think the outrage would have been quite as severe. So we'll continue following this, but it's going to be a lesser story in the background. But later on, this is going to matter. This is one of those, you will see this information again, because this is a seat that very well may turn blue because of it. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.